Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Healing Honey. If it's your first time here, then welcome. So I want to share with you guys 12 little ways that we can love ourselves more, and I hope that these help you. The first way that we can show ourselves more love is to listen to our body, and I want us to remember that our body is alive. I feel like so many times we're not taught about like our feminine energy. We're not taught how to be intuitive and how to respect our own selves. We instead learn in this fast-paced world how to bulldoze, just push forward regardless, which can serve us. That's our masculine energy. But our feminine energy is about being in tune with ourselves and tuning in. How do you feel? How do you physically feel? Because our bodies are alive and then they're speaking to us. It's always telling you what it needs, but are we listening? Learning how to respect my body and honor my body. What is it asking for? Does it want me to move it more? Does it need more rest? And then honoring it. So first learning to respect it, hear my body, and then doing what it needs. And this is how you're going to build trust with yourself. Our bodies are working for us. You know, it's shielding us in this world against harsh elements, but it's also, it's like we want to be gentle with ourselves and just kind of make space for our bodies to be. We don't have to contort ourselves. We don't have to be anything more than or different than what we just naturally are. You're enough, right? And so listen to your body. Really love your body, and this can take some unlearning, just being gentle with yourself and self-acceptance. So this is a beautiful way to show yourself love. Start listening into your body, paying attention to build a deeper relationship with yourself. If we're not listening, we can miss subtle signs, and so our bodies are always speaking to us, and this ties into mindfulness. Okay, so the second way that we can love ourselves more is to buy yourself fresh flowers. And this is something really little, really tiny that you can do, but it's going to make a huge impact. It's going to help to boost your mood. It's going to have you feeling real luxurious. And it also ties into aesthetics. What we see in our environment has a huge impact on us, whether we realize it or not. So something so subtle as flowers can really boost your mood. They're alive. It's you bringing Gaia into the home because we're connected to nature. And so aesthetically, it's pleasing to the eye. It has a beautiful scent, aroma, and also it's like a feeling. It's a gift to yourself, and it's a way for you to connect with nature. I love to observe the flowers and how their lifespan. It reminds me to stay in the present moment, to recognize that life is precious because it's moving, it's constantly flowing. After 2 weeks or so, the flowers die, but Gaia will use the stems and use that to produce new life. So it's that constant flow of death and then rebirth. So it's spiritual, it's alive, it's God, and it's so beautiful. The petals of the flowers, and we can use them. You can make yourself a fresh rose water spray for your face, or you can put the petals in a bath for yourself. And I just love how we're so connected. Flowers remind me of feminine energy, and they remind me of women, how we're soft, but we're also fierce. You know how roses have those thorns on the stems, and so we're powerful and just glorious, beautiful, sacred, magical. Okay, so this is your aesthetics. We just ended Taurus season. But if you have any Venus placements in your chart, and it's just a way to show yourself love that you matter. Where I live, a dozen roses is $12 at the grocery store. But if you don't want to spend money, you can just take yourself out on a little date, a little nature walk, and choose your own flowers. We're in spring, and so flowers are in abundance. And I kind of love the wildflower feel, getting like an assortment of flowers and bringing them in your home. It's a very beautiful ritual for yourself to make yourself a flower crown, or put some in your kitchen, and then some in your living room, some in your bathroom, some in your room. Gift yourself. It's a bit of luxury. It's a small little way that you can show yourself love. The third little way that you can show yourself love is to play. To do something that you love to do simply because it makes you happy. because sometimes we think that we have to constantly be adulting and constantly be productive. Well, if I do this, how is it benefiting my life? I don't want to waste time. And have you guys heard that phrase, Beyonce has the same amount of hours in the day as you? It's true, right? But especially if you're American, or if you're in a hustle bustle culture, or if you live in a city, your mind might trick you to think that life is a productivity list when there's a time to work and then there's a time to play. And so a little way that you can show yourself love is just by allowing yourself to play for a little while. Do something that truly makes you happy from the heart, and it's going to boost your vibration, and you're allowed to enjoy your life. You're allowed to do something that has no purpose besides that you enjoy it. You're not wasting time. You're living life. You're enjoying life, and you're actually living, because so many of us are like working so hard so that we can have a bit of time to do what we like. But what if we go ahead and just do what we like now as well? Mix some play in there. What do you love to do? For me, I love to swim. And I love to cook, but I have to be in the mood for it. You guys, I just made these 3-ingredient brownies, trying to be healthy, right? All it is banana, peanut butter, and cacao powder. Like 3 bananas, half a cup of peanut butter, and 4 tablespoons of cacao powder. I sweetened it a little bit with agave, put a little bit of salt, and a little bit of vanilla extract because I'm extra, and baked it at 350 Fahrenheit for 25 to 30 minutes. Fire. I got the recipe, I'll link it down below. So good, because it was like 10 p.m. at night or 9 p.m. and I was craving something sweet, and I'm like, I'm not supposed to be doing this, like, but it's a healthy, I was like, okay, this is a healthy way to feed this chocolate craving. Cacao is full of magnesium, and it boosts my mood and things like that. So anyway, what do you like to do? I love to write, like in my journal, and express myself. I love to daydream, right? When I had a makeup brand, I named one of the pink lipstick colors Daydream. These are things that we sometimes think are just meant for kids. Like only kids could have fun. Those days are over, but it's not true. Like I love water parks. I love amusement parks, going on roller coasters and just laughing, having fun, being silly. And as I've changed a lot throughout the years, my idea of fun, like I've gotten back to my inner child, because I used to think as an adult, the only way to have fun is to get like sauced, like drink, or even smoke, or go to the club, or just do something ratchet. No, you can have so much fun. Just like, what do you even remember what you love to do? Do you give yourself time to do it? And so life is about balance. You don't want to like just play and forget about, you know, being responsible, but at the same time allow yourself to just like have fun. And this is how you're going to show yourself love and find balance in life. Okay, so little ways that you can show yourself more love. This next one is really important for your peace of mind. It's something that I'm still working on. I have to be conscious, but it's especially helpful to you in Gemini season. Okay, we just entered Gemini season, which is an air sign. This affects everyone, whether we're aware of it or not. It's about the mental space, and our minds can be moving extremely fast. I just created this art piece, Relax Your Mind. Okay, it's just a beautiful reminder that we are not the mind. We have a mind, but sometimes it can be racing. Sometimes it can create anxiety for us, have us feeling uneasy. And so when we can learn to work with our mind, in a way control our mind, we just become very powerful, and we learn how to take control of our inner peace in a conscious way. Okay, so here's a practice that I did last night and that you could use at any time of day, any time of year. It's so beautiful. Some people call it meditation, but instead of getting too technical, I'm just going to tell you what you can do. Okay, so for peace of mind, you want to learn how to quiet the mind. So focus on your breathing. You want to be in a quiet space. Right? You don't want to have the TV going, no distractions, no other people. And you can do this before bed, or you can do this anytime you're feeling somewhat anxious, or you just feel uneasy because your mind is moving too fast. It's doing too much work. Be in a quiet space and just focus on your breathing. And as you're focusing on your breathing, in your awareness, thoughts are going to light up in your awareness. Whether they're good thoughts, bad thoughts, not even your thoughts, other people's thoughts, or because we're all connected in this quantum field. And so a thought can pass through your awareness and you're like, where did that come from? I don't even agree with that. I don't even think that's true. They're just thoughts. We're not our thoughts. Sometimes they are not our thoughts. That's what I'm saying. So release it. Don't focus on the thought, because that's where the mental clutter happens. If we have, how many thoughts is it? I'll put it up here. Per day. Is it like 30,000 or something crazy per day? 80,000 thoughts. We're very powerful beings. And so to calm yourself and gain peace of mind, go back to your breathing. Since your mind has to think of something, think of your breathing. Just focus on the breathing. And this is going to bring you into the body. You're going to feel yourself. And then when a thought comes, release it. Don't fight it. Don't say, I don't think that. Don't try to change the thought. Don't do anything with the thought. But go back to the breathing. Release the thought. Go back to the breathing. Go back to the breathing. After like about a minute of doing this, you're going to feel a rush of just serenity and peace. And this is a life hack, okay? You're welcome. How to love ourselves more. Little ways we can show ourselves self-love is to follow your heart. Sounds easy to do, but it can be difficult. We have so many influences in our face all of the time. So many people around, so many ideas that we can grab hold of, but all those things are external. But what's internal? Can you hear your own heart? What's in your heart? Can you first listen to it, find what's there, and then can you follow it? So it's about taking the action. So it takes some courage as well, because sometimes it makes no sense, right? And so path unknown, but faith activated. And this is beautiful because our spirit is within us and we're all a piece of God. When you can learn to listen to your intuition speaking to you and follow that path, you're honoring yourself, you're staying true to yourself, and it's going to lead you somewhere so beautiful. When you can follow your own heart, you're going to feel amazing. You're going to feel in alignment, in tune. Everything's going to work out for you because you're meant to. That's why it's in your heart. So you want to learn how to honor your feelings, listen to your intuition, get in touch with your needs, your deepest desires. And we can only do this by listening to what's within, not what's out there, trying to lead us. Our feelings, our intuition is our inner compass. It's our guidance. It's our soul. It's our spirit. It's God within you. And so there's a difference between your feelings and your intuition. I'm going to make a whole video on it, but just know that your heart is leading you, right? But are we brave enough to listen to it? And so this is how I live my life, you guys. And sometimes it doesn't make sense to others. They might think you're crazy, or they might think they know what's best for you, but what's inside of your heart? Little ways that we can show ourselves love. Number 6 is to massage your body with oils, natural oils. And so my favorite oils to use are like coconut oil, or unrefined, raw, organic coconut oil. It has a million uses. I want to pour it all over my whole life to heal me. But also I love sweet almond oil. That's beautiful. Any natural oil, like what's your favorite one? Lavender oil is also beautiful, essential oils. And so use a bit on your body and massage yourself. This is something that takes some time and effort. There's a million things that we can do in our life, but this is a little way that you can show yourself love and care. It's like you showing yourself that, oh, I matter, I'm important too. It feels so good. When I put lotion on my feet and then take the time to seal the lotion with some oil, and I'm pressing, I'm massaging my own feet, and it feels so good. It's like you might make some sounds like, where'd that sound come from? Because it's like your body likes it. It probably needs it. And just, it's a little way to show yourself self-care. Okay. So the next way that you can show yourself love is to be around people who are good for your mental health. and stay away from people who are trying to bring you down. This is going to make a huge difference. Protect yourself energetically. If you're an empath, if you're a sensitive person, but even if you're not, you'd be surprised. Sometimes I'll find myself having a thought, or I'll say something and I'm like, where did that come from? And it's from a song I heard at a store the day before, or something I heard online. And so it's very important to protect your space. Put up some boundaries and only allow people around you consume things, content, people, information that truly serves you. This is like a major key in glowing up and in self-love, discernment, and being able to put up boundaries, because as people, we're made up of light and dark, and sometimes we can be drawn to chaotic things, but it is not going to help you. It's going to bring you down. You got to get out of a rut. So my advice to you is to be around real friends who are supportive of you, who nourish you, nurture you, who are patient with you, who want you to be successful, who want you to grow and expand, who are honest with you, but are gentle and kind. And these are beautiful qualities that not everyone has. Sometimes when people are mean to you or rude to you, it's not because of you. It's just because they are not feeling good inside and they want you to feel bad too. And it's sad, but that is just the truth. And so I had to do away with people who were like secretly wanting to see me fail, or secretly in competition, secretly had some malice in their heart or hate. And it's very obvious to see by their actions. How do they make you feel? When you're around somebody later on, how do they make you feel? It's going to reveal a lot to you. And so be around supportive people. Be around people who you resonate with, where you don't have to force it. Like you don't have to explain yourself or get them to see things the way you do. No, it's just natural. It's just easy. They already think that too. So instead of wasting your time doing that, you're growing together. Now you're expanding. You're already at a similar vibration. You're already at a similar baseline, and now you're elevating together. Beautiful. Okay, so another little way that you can love yourself more is to see yourself as high quality. And this is important because try it out. Ask yourself questions about yourself inside and see what arises. We're in a world that attacks us spiritually to make us feel inferior, to make us feel less than, so that we can buy products, so that other people can control us or lead us, but really you should be leading yourself. And so when you start to change your self-concept and see yourself as valuable, see yourself as high quality, see yourself as regal and beautiful and rare and divine, and when you recognize the divinity within yourself, then you're going to act more in accordance with it and tap into your higher self, your higher nature. And so how you view yourself is incredibly important. Make sure it's coming from you. Don't look to the world to tell you who you are. You discover who you are, you decide who you are, and you live from that place, okay? Self-love hack. The 9th way to love yourself more is to recognize your feelings and honor them. Make space for them. I'm going to always remind us of this because it's important. It's how we honor our feminine energy. Everything in life serves a purpose. And you guys, this is what makes you human. Yep, I said it. It's true. Having feelings, the deeper, the better, baby. What? We're feeling things here on earth, and your feelings are sacred. Your feelings are your compass. How do you feel? Why do you feel that way? Can you recognize your feelings? Can you make space for them? Does it matter to you how you feel? Because the world's going to tell you it doesn't matter how you feel. You should care. Do we have to behave from our feelings? No. That's where self-control comes in. Honor your feelings. Validate yourself. Okay, guys, so 3 more. Drop me white hearts if you're still here in this part of the video, so I'll know that you're a real one. Okay, so the next way you can show your self-love is to say little affirmations to yourself, and often. This is beautiful, you guys. You can write them down and post them up like I do, so that when you're not paying attention and you just happen to glance up, you see a reminder, a beautiful, positive affirmation, because our minds are absorbing things. And so we want to remind ourselves of beautiful things to help us reprogram our mind and to just uplift our soul, our spirit, our vibration, and take us up into feelings of love and peace, surrender, trust, and so that life can feel good. And learning how to do this from within, like learning how to lift your mood on your own, is important and powerful. And so I created 200 self-love affirmations, and I'll link it down below for you guys. It's beautiful. It's a little ebook. And another thing that I love to do, like, if you can repeat them, so like you can say them to yourself, you can see them visually on a note card in your bathroom, or you can listen to them, write subliminals, especially powerful right before bed. So if you're sleepy, like listen to subliminals. They have a lot on YouTube. I know like Magnetize Yourself has a beautiful website where you can get subliminals to help you reprogram your mind. This is what this is going to do. Later on in your life, in your day, you're going to just, when you observe your thoughts, or you're going to have a beautiful thought and you didn't consciously think it, it just came to your awareness. It's because you successfully reprogrammed your mind. And so when it comes to affirmations, you want to feel them, you want to repeat them. Repetition is key. And so that your mind can absorb them as fact. And you can do this with anything. Reprogram your mind when it comes to your health, when it comes to love, when it comes to success, right? Anything you want to do, money. But we got to work on our mental space, because whatever you focus on grows, and we're co-creating our life. So become aware of your thoughts and either release them if you got to meditate, but also reprogram them. So when thoughts come into your awareness, you're like, I'm so beautiful, I'm so capable, I'm so successful, things are working out, life is getting better and better, I'm rich, I'm so happy, I'm getting healthier every day, I'm surrounded by love, I'm surrounded by beautiful, supportive friends, my soul tribe is here, my life is blooming, life is amazing. And you can do this with little affirmations. They work. Little ways to love yourself more. Try to forgive easily. And I know this can be hard, you guys, because we have pride. We're stubborn. When we can learn to forgive ourselves and forgive others quickly, genuinely, sincerely, when we can work on this, it's a conscious effort. This is going to help you practice self-love, because love, you are carrying bad vibes when you don't forgive, when you're holding a grudge, when you're holding things against people, when you have just bad energy within you. We can release it, but it means like humbling yourself, and it means digging within yourself to find compassion, to see one another through loving eyes, to recognize that we're just human. And I have to check myself, and my close friends remind me of this, like, hey, check your heart. You want to have a light heart. And this is a beautiful thing that I'm going to always remember throughout my whole life, because it's true, but it's easier said than done. Like, can you honestly forgive from your heart? It's a beautiful practice, and it is the true meaning of love, being able to forgive, because guess what? You're not perfect either. So you're also going to need forgiveness from others. What about grace? Right? Nobody's here. Nobody is going to just be perfect in life. Not you, not me, not any of us. So we need grace. We need to learn how to practice forgiveness. This is a spiritual strength. When you're able to embody forgiveness, you're going to grow. You're going to heal. You're going to feel lighter in your body, in your heart, and you're going to make space for good feelings. Release the negative feelings. Make space for positive. But some people, they don't want to forgive. They feel they're justified in their anger. They feel that they're have a reason, and they're full of pride. And the thing about carrying negative energies is that it's just gonna fester, destroy you, and then also call more negativity to you. So this is why it's a way to practice self-love, a little way to love yourself more. Allow yourself to be joyous in your heart and be light, be happy, because you can't be like happy and mad at the same time. Like, that don't make no sense, right? How do you get happy and feel optimistic? Just let it go. And I really truly learned this from my daughter too. I remember when she was like 2 years old, 3 years old, when she would get mad at me, she would forgive me so easily. And I was just like, it made me want to cry that, oh my gosh, this is how we're naturally made, to just forgive easily. And spiritual text tells us as well, right? To just like be like a child and just forgive. Let it go. Let it go. Okay. The last way that we can show ourselves, little ways we can show ourselves love, is to love someone else. And it sounds kind of weird, right? Like, self-love, I thought it was about me. But what's beautiful is that energy, that love frequency, when you love someone else, you're feeling it first, right? I just learned this. You're feeling it first. And so in this way, you're showing your self-love too. When you love someone else, love others, serve someone, uplift someone, be there for someone, show someone affection, support someone, buy something from their small business, or go to their softball game, cheer them on, make them a sign, be happy for them, go buy them their favorite treat at the store. I have this neighbor, you guys, and since I've lived here, since the first day we moved in, she's a baker, and she brought like some homemade cookies for me and my daughter. We had never met her, like we had just moved here, right? And ever since then, every holiday, I don't think twice, she's just like bringing things, and I'm not religious, so I'm not celebrating every single little thing, but it's actually Memorial Day. I wouldn't be surprised if she brought like little like American flag cookies, because that's just in her heart. But it's gonna make her feel good too. So that's what I'm saying, is that when you serve someone else, when you love someone else, show someone else love, it's gonna feel good to you too. So this is a little thing that we can do for self-love, is to be in the love vibration, be on that love frequency, because we're all connected, right? We look different and we are unique, but it's all one love. God is broken into little pieces in me, in you, in every living thing, and in everything. This life experience is one big piece in little different pieces. So when you show love, you're feeling love, and I just think it's so beautiful. And so these are little ways that we can practice self-love, show ourselves love, feel good from the inside out. I hope that they helped you. I'm sending you so much love and power and healing on your journey. Take care of yourself. I'll see you next time.